Thank you very much for taking part of this interview today. My name is Denise Nadia Cebano. I'm from UCP and I'll be interviewing you today. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Scott. I'm the CTO of Clarity Stack. CTO means Chief Technology Officer. Our main product is called Meet Hugo. Meet Hugo is a sales intelligence platform that helps businesses grow their sales pipeline. Since the company's inception in October 2018, we have grown to serve hundreds of B2B companies with intelligence to help them make sales across the UK, Europe, and North America.
What sector is your company based in?
We are based in the software as a service / sales intelligence sector, which falls primarily in the market research and sales categories. We are service backed by technology, but aim to support business development and sales departments of the clients that we serve.
Tell us what your company does.
So Meet Hugo is a sales intelligence service that takes the legwork out of lead generation. We help our clients discover new leads and keep sales teams doing what they do best, which is making calls and making sales, pitching for new business opportunities in their sector and signing more deals. Our industry-leading technology and research capabilities set us aside from other lead generation platforms. We combine the latest technology with a personal touch to ensure that we deliver opportunities that are attainable and right for businesses, all while making sure that the prospecting is more efficient and more effective than ever before. Clients use the platform to populate their search criteria, in which the research team uses as a reference point for finding relevant intelligence. This intelligence is then presented in the platform in form of opportunities.
Does this apply to a regional, national, or global market?
We supply intelligence services globally. Currently, we have customers in 10 countries. Our main areas we supply to are the United States, United Kingdom, and Western Europe.
How many people work within the company?
We have grown very quickly in the last few years. We're currently sitting around 42 employees. We're hiring for several roles at the moment and hopefully hiring 6 people just this month alone.
What makes your company stand out to your customers?
Our main difference is our ability to provide intelligence that is largely unavailable elsewhere or not widely available unless the client is using several high-cost options. Our intention is to build out entire sales suite in 2021, and our unique selling point will largely be centered around a simple sales suite that provides intelligence autonomously and frequently.
Does your business have multiple office locations?
We have our main HQ in Wilmington near Peterborough, with satellite offices in Miami, Florida, and we're looking to increase our presence globally through the next few years. The next one is more likely to be Manila in the Philippines.
What recent environmental changes has your company made or plans to make?
Whilst we're a digital first company, we're aware that all companies must effectively do their part to support the government's net carbon ambitions. We're in the process of examining our environmental impact in 2021 and we're a wider part of our corporate social relations strategy. Presently, we're a digital first and aim to be paperless wherever possible. And then we're looking at other ways we can also make an impact.
What do you do?
So I manage a technical team here at Clarity Stack. That includes day-to-day management, overseeing product strategy, liaising with all departments, as well as tasking and coaching of staff belonging to my specific team. Day-to-day role includes overseeing our existing products, conducting research and development projects, and writing up the most impactful development requirements that benefit our clients and help our business to grow.
How long have you been doing it?
So I've been doing this for over 10 years now. I started as a mobile software developer, then went on to start my own company, then co-founded a new company with then I become the director of technology. And then after that, I went to a local marketing company as the head of technology. And now I've joined Clarity Stack as their CTO, which all aligns with my career ambitions of developing and growing a widely distributed international B2B business to business software as a service platform.
How did you get involved in it?
So I'm well connected with several members of the C-suite team that we have at Clarity Stack. And across the last 6 years, we've been frequent collaborators, as well as I've worked with 2 of the people before in previous ventures. So when the requirement came for them to have someone to lead technology, I was quickly considered a viable candidate and then obviously contacted as well.
What kind of projects are you working on right now?
So our primary ambition is to grow the core product by introducing flagship features across 2021. This takes the product from being an intelligence-based service, but also allow users to physically run their sales operations using our product. Feature development across 2021 includes tracking hundreds of thousands of companies, providing proposal and contract generation and tracking systems, a centralized CRM with dialer, script, and meeting functionality.
What are your favorite parts of the job?
My favorite part of what I do at ClarityStack is the ability to lead from the front in a strategic perspective. I'm entrepreneurial by design, as are several of my colleagues in leadership. So each one of us relishes at the chance of growing a fast, growing company with ambitions to recruit real Peterborough talent and really enjoy the journey we're on.
What do you think are the skills needed for your job?
The role is multifaceted, so the role naturally requires a number of skills. Core skills include a considerable grasp of technology across software development, all types of software development, project management, the ability to communicate well across departments, and there is also a large financial element to what I do as well, including budgeting and deciding the size and delivery capacity of each of our tech teams.
How do you network?
This has become a bit more complex in the height of a pandemic and staying at home a lot more, but I largely network with my peers via conferences. That's kind of shifted to be online conferences now, social media, and also internet forums as well.
What changes have you seen in your sector in the last 5 years?
There's been a large number of companies now reaching international visibility within the software as a service intelligence domain. There are more than there used to be, but they're largely catered to enterprise level clients. Akin to these type of people would be procuring services like Salesforce, which is one of the biggest enterprise companies globally. This is not viable for your average small, medium enterprise, which is why we position ourselves in the market to help the smaller companies be able to sort of compete against the bigger guys as well.
What are the developing opportunities for your sector?
We increasingly have capacity to leverage technology frameworks to build an entire suite for sales intelligence more quickly. We are finding an ever-increasing number of B2B sales are made by carefully considered informed choices. More companies are aware of the need to have intelligence in their sales process in order to compete.
What are the developing pressures for your sector?
We are benchmarked often by the capabilities of organizations that are towards the end of a 5-year journey, so much bigger than we are at the moment, where they have also gone public as well. And we need to achieve functions that still deem us as adding value to our market quickly and with less capacity. Our competitive advantage is our ability to be considerably more agile due to our company size.
What organizations or professional bodies represent your sector?
So we have companies like G2 or Capterra, which are review sites, which help companies procure the right solution for their business. These act somewhat as a standards of bearer for solutions like ours. All solutions are measured against metrics and real user feedback, and Q&As are provided so people can make the right choice. So they normally deem the sort of best software as a service tools to use.
What skills does your company or department most value in your employees and why?
So for our employees in the product team especially, we value enthusiasm, technical curiosity, and the willingness to solve hard problems. Providing these attitudes to work are consistent, we are always glean great results from our team.
What are your company's or department's top 3 interview questions, and what are you looking for in the answers?
So the top 3 interview questions that I usually use in most of my interviews, the first one would be what interests you and what you're excited about. Being in a heavy research and development role, we are looking for people to get excited about technology and are interested in learning new things that they can bring to the product. An expression of the enthusiasm, technical curiosity, and willingness to solve hard problems are a strong indication of a good candidate in terms of personality fit. The next one I normally would say is, why do you want to leave your current position? For this kind of question, I want to know people's motivation for why they want to leave their current job and to come work for us. This helps me understand what I can do to help them achieve their goals of wanting to move and make sure we're the right fit for them as well. Or in this case of graduates, we ask what they're looking for in a role. It's their first specific role in technology or whatever this may be, marketing as well. So what do they want to get out of coming into the workplace from education? And the last one would be in relation to our technology stack, so our specific stack that we use to build our platforms. What have you done in the past that will help you take on this role? This gives the candidate an ability to explain what they've done, how their knowledge is transferable, and allows me an insight in how they work and how they think about their core skills. We know that most people won't have directly done what we are working on yet, but that does not mean the skills that they have developed thus far cannot be transferred. Attitude and insight into where their existing skills could be adaptable, and awareness of areas that require development form the basis of a successful candidate.
Okay. What other roles does your company employ?
We have a variety of roles within the business, varying from researchers, marketing executives, designers, sales representatives, office managers, customer success executives, and like many more. We need a breadth of roles and duties in order to fulfill the needs of the business.
What advice do you have for someone wanting to work in your sector?
I would always suggest reading relevant books on the sector, to try and seek out podcasts, websites, and /groups, Facebook groups with people working within this specific sector or any sector. These will give you a great insight into what it would be like and some great knowledge and resources you can use straight away. Ultimately, this will give you a head start among your peers.
Okay, that's great. We're at the end of the interview now.